Welcome to Stoics Inn, gentlemen. Today we embark on a journey into the heart of relationships, guided by the ancient principles of Stoicism. Our focus today is on understanding the intricate workings of the feminine psyche. We'll uncover 9 inherent weaknesses in women, vulnerabilities shaped by evolutionary forces and societal pressures. Remember, true strength lies not in manipulation or control, but in self-mastery and compassionate understanding. By grasping these 9 weaknesses, you equip yourself to navigate the complexities of relationships with wisdom and grace. Let's start with a fundamental aspect of the feminine psyche, the deep-seated need for emotional security. This need is deeply ingrained and often shapes many aspects of a woman's behavior and interactions. This is not weakness, but a reflection of their biological and evolutionary heritage. It is a strength that has allowed women to navigate complex social structures and ensure the well-being of their families. For centuries, a woman's survival and the survival of her offspring depended on a strong, reliable partner. This historical context has shaped the modern woman's expectations and needs. This primal instinct can manifest in ways that may seem perplexing to the untrained eye. It can appear as a need for constant communication or a desire for frequent affirmations. You might see it in her need for constant reassurance, her desire for validation, and her quest for emotional closeness. These behaviors are not signs of insecurity, but rather expressions of a deep-seated need for connection. Her anxieties about the future. These anxieties often stem from a place of care and concern for the well-being of her loved ones. A Stoic man understands this need without being consumed by it. He recognizes the importance of providing a stable and reassuring presence. He does not become an endless well of empty platitudes, but rather offers meaningful support and understanding. But a bedrock of stability, a source of genuine comfort. His presence is a calming force, providing a sense of security and trust. He offers strength not out of obligation, but as an embodiment of his own self-mastered character. This strength is rooted in his own sense of self and purpose. You are not responsible for her emotional state, but you are responsible for your reactions to it. Your response can either escalate or de-escalate a situation. You are the oak in the storm, offering shelter without being uprooted by the winds of her emotions. Your stability provides a safe haven. Provide comfort without being consumed. Maintain your own emotional balance while offering support. Offer strength without becoming a crutch. Be a partner who empowers rather than enables. This is the way of the Stoic man. A man who understands the balance between support and independence, between empathy and strength. Let us delve into another facet of the feminine psyche, the desire for attention and validation. This is a complex and multifaceted aspect that has been shaped by both biological and societal influences over centuries. In this age of social media, attention has become a currency, craved and manipulated. The digital age has amplified this desire, making it more visible and pervasive than ever before. You see this in the endless selfies, the curated online personas, the constant need for likes and comments. These actions are not just about vanity, they are about seeking validation and a sense of belonging in a digital world. Women are not to be faulted for this desire. It is a natural human inclination to seek approval and affirmation from others, especially in a world that often measures worth by social metrics. It's woven into their being, amplified by a society that equates attention with worth. This societal pressure can lead to a constant quest for external validation, often overshadowing the importance of self-worth. A Stoic man sees through this facade. He understands that the pursuit of external validation is a never-ending cycle that can never truly satisfy. He understands that true validation comes from within, from a life of purpose and meaning. By focusing on his own growth and inner strength, he becomes a source of genuine attraction. He does not become a source of empty flattery, but offers genuine praise, sparingly and honestly. His words carry weight because they are rooted in truth and sincerity. He focuses on his own purpose, becoming a beacon that draws others in, not out of neediness, but genuine attraction. His dedication to his own path inspires those around him. A woman of substance will be drawn to your strength, integrity, and unwavering sense of self. She'll appreciate the depth of your character and the authenticity of your actions. This is the path of Stoic masculinity. It is a journey of self-discovery and inner fortitude, leading to a life of true fulfillment and meaningful connections. We arrive now at a particularly delicate subject, the fear of abandonment. This fear, often unspoken, lurks beneath the surface of many relationships. It's a primal fear, rooted in the evolutionary past where abandonment could mean isolation, vulnerability, even death. You might see this fear manifest in various ways: clinginess, jealousy, testing your loyalty. A woman grappling with this fear might create drama to gauge your commitment. She seeks reassurance, not necessarily because she doubts you, but because the fear itself demands constant appeasement. A Stoic man does not allow himself to be ruled by another's fear. He remains a constant, a source of strength and stability. He provides reassurance through his actions, not through empty promises or constant declarations. Your consistency and reliability are the antidotes to her fear. Be there, be present, but do not allow her fear to dictate your every move. Chapter 4. The attraction to power and dominance. Let's discuss a topic often misunderstood: a woman's attraction to power and dominance. This concept is often misinterpreted and can be seen in various aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional settings. This is not about brute force or tyrannical control. It's not about being overbearing or oppressive. It's about the allure of a man who embodies strength, confidence, and unwavering resolve. A man who stands firm in his beliefs and actions. Think of a lion, the king of the savannah. His mere presence is enough to command attention and respect. He doesn't need to roar to assert his dominance. His calm and composed demeanor speaks volumes. His presence alone commands respect. People are naturally drawn to his quiet strength and assuredness. Similarly, a Stoic man embodies a quiet strength, a grounded confidence that draws others in. He doesn't need to boast or seek validation. He is not swayed by the whims of others, nor does he seek validation from external sources. His focus and determination are unwavering. He leads not out of ego, but out of a deep sense of purpose and responsibility. His leadership is rooted in a genuine desire to guide and support others. Develop your competence, hone your skills, cultivate your mind, master your emotions. These are the pillars of true power. This is the path to true power. The kind that doesn't need to be announced, but is felt in your very presence. It's a power that resonates deeply and leaves a lasting impact. Chapter 5. The influence of social conditioning. We turn now to the pervasive influence of social conditioning, a force that shapes both men and women. Women, in particular, are bombarded with societal expectations from a young age. They are taught to be pleasing, agreeable, to prioritize the needs of others above their own. This conditioning can lead to deep-seated insecurity, a constant need to seek external validation. A Stoic man sees through these societal constructs. He recognizes the inherent worth of a woman, independent of these superficial expectations. He creates a space where she can be her authentic self, free from the pressure to conform. He values her intellect, strength and individuality, not just her adherence to societal norms. Be that source of strength and acceptance. Chapter 6. The tendency to overthink. Let's examine a tendency often attributed to women, the tendency to overthink. This is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of their complex emotional landscape. Their capacity for empathy, for considering multiple perspectives, can lead to a labyrinth of overthinking. A Stoic man possesses a mind disciplined by reason and logic. He doesn't dismiss her concerns, but helps her untangle the knots of her thoughts. He offers a grounding presence, a voice of reason in the whirlwind of her anxieties. Sometimes the most valuable thing you can offer is not a solution, but a space for clear, rational thinking. Be that anchor for her, that steady presence in the storm of her thoughts. Now, we delve into a somewhat paradoxical aspect of the feminine psyche, the attraction to drama and emotional intensity. This is not to say that all women crave chaos, but the heightened emotional states associated with drama can be alluring. Think of it like a roller coaster. The thrills, the drops, the adrenaline rush, they can be intoxicating. A Stoic man is not seduced by this siren song of drama. He understands that true fulfillment comes from stability, from a love built on mutual respect and understanding. He remains calm amidst the storm, a beacon of reason in the face of emotional turbulence. Be the steady hand on the helm, guiding the ship of your relationship through tumultuous waters. We arrive now at a sensitive topic, a woman's insecurity about her physical appearance. In a world saturated with unrealistic beauty standards, many women struggle with self-doubt and insecurity about their bodies. A Stoic man recognizes that true beauty transcends the superficial. He sees beyond the curated images and societal pressures. He appreciates the beauty of her mind, spirit, and kindness. He doesn't offer empty compliments or objectify her body. Instead, he focuses on her inner qualities, her intelligence, humor, and strength. Use your words to uplift, empower, and remind her of her true worth. Be a source of genuine appreciation, not superficial validation. Finally, we arrive at the core of any meaningful relationship, the need for a strong emotional connection. For many women, this is the bedrock, the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without it, even the most passionate relationships can wither and fade. A Stoic man understands the importance of emotional intimacy. He engages fully in the relationship, sharing his thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities. But he does so without losing himself, without becoming overly dependent on her emotional state. He maintains his boundaries, his sense of self. True intimacy requires two whole individuals, not two halves desperately clinging to each other. Be present, be engaged, but remain grounded in your own strength. This is the essence of a Stoic approach to emotional intimacy. As we conclude, remember that understanding these 9 weaknesses is not about manipulation or control. It's about cultivating empathy, approaching relationships with wisdom and strength. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies in self-mastery, in understanding not just the women in our lives, but ourselves. The journey to becoming a Stoic man is a lifelong pursuit. Keep practicing these principles, keep learning, keep growing. You will find that the relationships in your life will flourish as a